Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today is day 822 of my ketogenic journey, going from 311.8 pounds down to wherever the hell I get to. Goals and all, right? Anyway, I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday. I'm going to talk to you about a little thing or two, and I'll be right back with the chit chat and weigh in. Don't forget, if you love me, thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe and ring that bell. You're going to want to hear everything I have to say, and I'll teach you everything I know about keto for free. And if you're really new to me, I help everybody do keto for free. All you got to do is send me an email with any questions you have. It's down in the description below. I have a website, ketodiamond.com. Everything written out plain, simple, and free, including a foods list and a beginner's guide. Front of this channel, beginner's playlist, how to for beginners. Anyway, check all that out. Thumbs up. Let's roll, y'all. So here's breakfast. Technically, I have 3 sunny side up eggs. I popped the yellow in that one, so I probably won't eat it, but these are going to be good. These are 6 of the Jimmy Dean. They're brown and serve. I think they're banquet. I don't think these are going to work out for me, but this is what I got to eat this week, so this is what I'm eating. And I've got some French vanilla with some unsweetened vanilla almond milk, a little bit of vanilla extract, and a little bit of monk fruit sweetener. An interesting and odd meal for tonight. We've got collard greens. These are coconut wraps cut in half that were sent to me with cheese and beef in them. I don't know how this is going to taste. We're going to try it out. 1, maybe 2 servings, not real sure. Ate a lot of them. 2 cheese sticks and a handful of pork rinds. Anthony. Did Papa's not getting my cheek? Oh. He didn't care. He's still doing it. Oh, it's okay. You weren't sure he was going to cry? Nah, I'm good. Just because my mama's laughing. Are you okay? Oh, there we go. Anthony's hurting you. What was he doing to you? Oh, he's scratching us. He's pinching y'all.
No, don't stop that. Don't do that. Don't not.
Are y'all fighting over Papa?
Yeah.
Are y'all fighting?
Anthony even said yeah.
Anthony was pinching Zach and Big Brad. That is adorable. Hey Zach. Hey Zach. Hey Zach. Zachary.
No.
Are you taking on Papa's belt? Yeah? Have you been eating pink wafers? Or strawberry wafers? Yep. Okay, I thought you might have been.
Yeah.
Yep.
You love Papa?
Yeah.
Do you love Mama? Mama, do you love Mama? Yeah, okay, that's good. Did you have to get permission from Papa to say yeah?
Yeah.
He said you had to give him permission, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. It's okay. I know you love me. I see that big old smile when I come in the door. Yeah. You bet, baby.
You got.
Just gonna put this right here. The windows are down for a reason. Make sure you watch to the end of the video because it's got a hilarious ending. Alright you guys, so we're headed the back country way. And I said me and hubby are together. He had to take another day. He is still in pain. They called in a prescription for him yesterday, or were supposed to, but we couldn't get it. It wasn't there at Walmart. And we called the doctor's office, but it was 5:01. They had just closed. So he couldn't get it last night. It's just now available. We're going to go pick it up now. And we're going to stop by the doctor's office and see if they can adjust his work note. It also didn't say everything it needed to say, as in he can return to full duty. And they wouldn't have accepted it anyway. So he still had to go back to the doctor before he could go back to work. It's all those weird rules and regulations and all that stuff, right? So anyway, hubby, we were talking about off-scale victories earlier. He said he's got one. You want to tell him about it?
Well, I don't touch on the doctor note. They will accept that doctor's note. So if I go back to work, went back to work today, they would accept it and I would not have gotten an appointment. But I would not allow me to work until it said return to Woodleaf. But I wouldn't get into trouble.
Okay, so you would have went, but they wouldn't.
They would have sent me home.
They would have sent you home. Okay. Well, either way, he still has to get that note fixed before he can do anything. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Let's talk about the off-scale victories now. Tell him.
Which one?
Which one were you talking about?
My shirt. I can raise my arms up and don't show my belly.
So he is a thin man, but he's got a long torso. So we always buy him 2X shirts, which are super, super baggy on him. But it's because when he raises his arms over his head, he doesn't want to show his tummy. And he feels like that's inappropriate at work, and which I guess it probably is. But he doesn't like that. So we always buy him super big shirts because they don't show his belly when he raises his arms. Today he's wearing one of the shirts that he used to wear that would show his tum-tum if he raised his arms, and it's not now. And it says Leonard Skinner on it, so that's even better. And I have an off-scale victory. Kind of an annoying one, to be honest with you. It's good and bad. My butt bones are hitting every damn thing. I sat down in a wooden chair the other day, I about screamed. That was not comfortable at all. I'm used to having a lot more padding on this backside, y'all. And I sat down on the front porch. I could not get comfortable because it's wood. And that wood just digs right up into your butt. Well, not into your butt, but your tailbones. It's not comfortable. You have to sit a very certain specific way if you're not on a padded surface. And that's just weird to me because I always had plenty of padding and it never hurt before. So I think that's a pretty cool off-scale victory. Also annoying. All right, let's go ahead and get to the food. Y'all saw what I ate yesterday. I don't know that I showed you the pepperonis, but I got my grandson a handful of pepperonis out. He loves those things. He eats pepperonis like they're going out of style. And if you give him the bag, he'll eat the whole damn bag of pepperonis. So I got him some out to give to him. And I also ate, I want to say 3, but it might have been 4. So 4 little slices of pepperoni. And it definitely affected me. I still have the headache today. I got the headache right after eating them. It was mild, but overnight it got much worse, and it's pretty bad this morning. Now, pepperonis are keto-friendly for the vast majority of people. For me, though, having a sensitivity to nightshades, which are tomatoes and peppers and many spices that are any kind of pepper-based, they don't work for me. I don't know that they kick me out of ketosis, but they definitely mess with my sinuses. They definitely mess with my water weight. And it really makes me uncomfortable. And I don't like it because when I started keto, and here's the kicker, when I started keto, there wasn't too much low-carb food I couldn't have at all. I mean, if I wanted some steak sauce, I could have it, and I would still lose weight the next day. Pepperonis, I could eat them like they were going out of style. And he can tell you that.
Mm-hmm. She eat them all the time.
I would eat just tons of pepperoni with ranch and hot sauce. And then it got to where one day I noticed that every time I ate chicken wings or hot wings, my weight would fluctuate up. And I was like, well, maybe it's the type of ranch they use. But that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to be, well, I mean, it's not that it seems to be now because I've had hot wings without any ranch and went up in water weight. So pretty much anything with any kind of tomatoes or peppers in it mess with me. Now, there are other nightshades too, potatoes, which we don't eat on keto, and then also eggplants, which they're purple and they're not cute, so I don't try to eat them. I know, that sounds stupid, but seriously, I wouldn't try collard greens for many, many years because they were green and kind of ugly, and they stank. And they stank up my whole house last night when I cooked them too. Now, collard greens could be a potential issue for me too, but I have ate that particular type and lost water weight. So I think I'm most certainly sure that it was the pepperonis, plus I stopped at a pretty regular serving of the collard greens. Which, I mean, they could affect me, but I'm still going to eat them because they are really good for you. Lots of potassium, lots of sodium. So they are good for you, but my body is just picky. And we were talking about this earlier, that my mama used to say I was the pickiest eater she'd ever seen. That's not true. My body is the pickiest damn eater I've ever seen because I love me some hot wings. I love some hot sauce. One of my favorite snacks on keto for the longest time was pork skins dipped in ranch that had hot sauce in it. I loved that. That was the best thing ever.
Your 2 favorite snacks, that and then pepperonis, the same thing, ranch and hot sauce.
Yep.
You come in the living room and see you eating it all the time.
I am a hot sauce eating fiend. I ain't even kidding you. I love hot, spicy. Burn me, damn it. Burn me. Come on. That ain't hot enough. Okay, except for, there is one exception. We went to East Coast Wings with my son one night, and he got some atomic wings. And he was kind of bitching and complaining about it. I was like, oh, they're not hot. And I knew I made the mistake because the minute it touched my lips started to burn. I was like, huh, yeah, those might be a little hot. And I did bite it, and I was like, oh, crap. That was a mistake. They were good, though. They really tasted good, but it was a boo-boo. So, I mean, I think I've asked this question many times, but I've got a lot of people that come to the channel every day that are new to me. Do you have sensitivities to any foods that are supposed to be keto friendly that are not? Like, personally, me, sucralose, stevia seems to be a problem for me too. Every single time I use stevia, either I get really, really nauseous or my water weight goes up, or both. So that's another one of those things I can't mess with. And everybody talks about these Lily's chocolate bars. I got one and got kicked out of ketosis off just a little portion of it. And did you get scared?
Yes.
I swung a little wide. I missed the mailbox. It's fine. It was a curve. We were fine. I seen him over here gripping stuff. You could have drove, you know. He's in pain. He doesn't want to drive today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get to my weigh-in. Now, bear in mind, I brought up the pepperonis for a reason. And I do know that they are what caused it. So, yesterday I was 179. Today, 180.6. That's 1.6 pounds back up. And it's just from 4 little pepperonis, which really sucked because I love them things. Now, there is another factor. I did not sleep very well last night. I didn't get much sleep at all. We went to bed a little later than we should have because my grandson, this kid, if he gets a nap, I ain't going to bed. It don't matter. He ain't going to sleep. So he didn't go to sleep till about 11:30, almost 12 o'clock last night. I got in bed. He had Supernatural on, and I started watching that particular episode. And, well, my stupid ass didn't go to sleep for a little while. So, you know, that is another factor. And okay, so your weight usually fluctuates up about 3 pounds in a day. Now, if you're lucky, the next day, if you're doing everything right and you're feeling great, the next day, your weight should fluctuate down that whole 3 pounds, and anything else you've lost, any fat or any water, you should be able to see it. So I know that I stepped on the scale last night at 181.8. So I only lost 1.2 pounds overnight of sleep. So sleep could be a factor in it, but definitely with the headache and the sinuses right after eating the pepperonis, that's a big factor too. Makes me so damn mad because I love these things so much and they're keto friendly, but not for me. Did you really just do that? I ain't gonna tell y'all what he did. Put your headphones on, you'll know. Stinks, I'm gonna kick your ass. Just so you know. Husbands. I tried to put him up for rent yesterday. Nobody wanted him. Damn this thing. Oh my God, you bastard. Alright guys, dolls, I'm gonna have to roll down the windows. So remember, if you need me. Oh my God. If you need me. Contact information is below. There are ways to support the channel. God. Oh no, I hate it.
I gotta let it go. I can't hold it.
Okay, contact information is below. I done said that. There's a PayPal, a Patreon, and an Amazon wishlist, plus my P.O. box is below. I gotta roll down the windows. Much love to you. Bye, y'all.